Hi guys, Tony from Tony's E-Cig Stuff, and today we're going to be reviewing the UD Bellus. You see that there? Okay, let's go down and take it apart. Okay, let's see what we've got in the box then. The tank, of course. Spare glass with some what looks like Chinese cotton to wick your coil with. Right there. In this little bag here. Okay, as you'd expect, spare seals, etc. Coils there to build your deck with. Is that underneath this? Let's have a look. No, empty. Put that back in there. Back in there. Move them out of shot. Okay, let's take this apart then, yeah? Drip tip. Removal, as you'd expect, you can use your own one. Okay, it's a top fill, or can be used as a top fill. Two generous holes there to squirt your juice down, and a little rubber seal there to stop any leakage when you reassemble the top. Let's see how you get at the coils. So at the bottom here, okay, this screws apart. It's not actually the base that comes out, though, you may notice. It's like a holding ring, for want of a better description. And if you grab hold of the 5-10 pin, you just pull it out to reveal the build deck. Now the build deck, okay, it comes with this little device here. And you can make that out, which will fit over one side, like so. Now you can see it's now designed just to be single coil. And you can see that okay. Yeah, so it's now a single coil deck rather than a dual coil. Quite simple, just pulls off if you want to go back to dual coil. And as you can see there, that's the gubbins of it. So there's like a little nipple, for want of a better word, that fits into that hole. So there you have it, ready for dual coil. As you can see, if you don't like that, stick that into the hole and it becomes a single coil deck. That's simple. Great little idea that, if you don't like dual coils. Okay, I've fitted my dual coils, as you can see. Or maybe not. How clear that is. See it in there, pretty decent. And what I'm going to attempt next is to wick these coils. Now this might be a bit difficult on camera. I've never done it before. So bear with me, there might be a lot of bad editing to come. There you go, about that size length, like so. Oops, knocked the camera there. Okay, so it's going to be a bit difficult on camera, so I might come back in a moment and show you how I've wicked the coil. Okay guys, I've wicked the coil, as you can see, and now it's a case of cutting them to the right lengths. So what we're looking at, basically, is these coils here to sit just above them juice wells, or just inside them juice wells. I wonder if you can make that out, like so. I'm going to cut them now and see if I can do that. I'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, I've cut that, as you can see, just like the best way I'd describe it, little dicky bows. Yeah. Now the idea of it being that short is so that these little legs here can fit just inside the juice wells, like so. See, just sits in the juice well, not too much. Now, let's see, in the juice well, one goes in the juice well, that just sits in the juice well, that goes in the juice well. Sorry about the bad camera work, I've never done one of these before, not on camera that is. Now, what I suggest is, when you're juicing it up, plenty of juice on the coils, the actual coil heads themselves, yeah. Let it soak in. Don't do the tails so much. The reason being, when you assemble this, with the juice on the coils, the tails will just fall into place once you reassemble it. once you reassemble it into the tank, it'll naturally be pushed into the right direction, because remember I said to you earlier about these holes here, these little grooves. This lines everything up perfectly, so the tails will sit in the well perfectly. So you just put it back together, find the little grooves as I said to you before, find the groove where it goes. Once there, it's a little bit difficult on camera, that's in place, and there you go. Now remember I explained to you before about the air hole, and you took this off, the air hole cover that is. You can now see the coil is aligned correctly. Can you see that there? Yeah, on that side and also on that side. You can see it's all lined up correctly now. Yeah. So you put your air hole cover back on, like so. Screw it back together, putting the base on. This is bearing in mind that we've already primed the coil, which we haven't for this part of the demonstration, but that's what you would do. And you take the top off, close your air holes completely, and you'd fill it with these top holes. But as I said to you, that was just for demonstration purposes. I haven't actually oiled the coil up, or the wicks, so that was just a little demo. Might be a bit ropey guys, first time I've done it, and it's a bit difficult, I'll be honest with you, behind the camera. If you're doing that at home, obviously you wouldn't have to struggle with the camera. Might be a bit dodgy the editing, but hopefully that little extra bit has maybe helped you. So let's go back up top again, yeah? Okay guys, so I've reassembled it. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a further look at this. I explained to you about the build. So there it is. I don't know if you can see that. Dual coil, and I've put cotton wool, organic cotton wool, and I've done them like little dicky bows. Yeah, so it just reaches into the well itself. Okay, now I'm going to juice it up. I'm going to be using my new favourite, Scott's Custard Cream Cloud Chaser. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm just going to oil it up onto the coils. You can see the coils there. I'm just going to oil it onto the coils for now. Put loads on the coils, yeah. I'm not putting it on the legs of the dicky bow, because that'll just fall into place once I reassemble it. So, just put loads on there. So not that you can see that, I've just oiled onto the coils really, and I've left the little legs of the dicky bow dry. They'll fall into place when I insert it into the tank. Don't forget the tank has these little grooves on, and this has little lips that line up. So let's just put it in there, line up the grooves like so, screw it back together, and don't forget guys, as I said, this is a top fill, so screw the top off, and there's two generous juice holes either side of the tunnel, of the chimney. So we put it in there like so and start to fill it. I'll come back when it's fully full. Okay guys, I filled it up, and she's on the E-Cig 50, the old fave, and it's 26 watts, and it's at 0.4 ohm coil, which is a Canfeld build. Let's have a toot to see how it performs. Pretty good. No problem with vapour production there, and the taste is spot on. Let's have another toot. You know, I've heard a lot about this tank, the UD Bellus, and you know what? It's all true. What a belter this is. Let's have another tooth. Excuse my stomach there. Do you know what? That's a tank, but I don't even use drippers like, but that performs like a dripper. That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. It performs, it's unbelievable. It's a tank, but it's performing like a dripper. I don't think I've ever experienced that before with a tank that performs like a dripper. Have another tooth. Getting all the taste the way you would on a dripper. As you can see, vapor production like a dripper. Recommend it, guys. If you haven't got one, go out and buy one. UD Bellus. Can't beat it. This is getting better. No dry hits. Wow, it's like licking my lips. Yeah, that is an absolute outstanding tank that performs like a dripper. I've never experienced that before. And I've been vaping some time, you know, various devices as well. What can I say about that? Except get one. So listen, if this has been helpful and informative, leave your comments down below or any questions regarding this and I'll try and assist you further. And don't forget, click on the subscribe button. Come and join me, you're more than welcome. So I'm going to have a tooth. And thanks for watching. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Let's have a go. Absolutely outstanding. Unbelievable. I had my eyes shut. I think it was a dripper. So I say once again, I'm repeating myself. Overexcited probably with this because it's outstanding. Thanks for watching and I love yous and leave yous. I'm going to have a tooth.